Today we're talking about the pros and cons of API trading, and we're going to be focusing on the CEX platform. I know that you guys are definitely going to want to check this out, but before we do that, make sure to do your research, figure out this platform is for you. So I'm going to show you guys briefly what this exchange platform is all about, and I'm going to kind of talk about some of the benefits of API trading, some of the obviously the pros and cons of it, and why CEX kind of stands out from the rest. So let's jump right now. Let's go. So here on the website at CEX.io, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check this out. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I kind of want to give you guys a brief overview on what this is all about. The easiest, most secure platform to buy, sell, trade, and earn cryptocurrencies. It's easy to sign up for this. Literally, you can do everything that you need to do in the crypto space here. They have a bunch of giveaways, competitions, staking. They even have a way to get early access to their debit card. If you check out their website here, they list some of the top cryptocurrencies, a great place to learn about new ones as well. You can even buy crypto with debit or credit card. So if you guys are always looking for new ways to get into crypto or telling your friends and family, there's no easier way than using a credit or debit card. So definitely check it out. They have even more features on why you should be using CEX. Not only the payment options, which I mentioned, strong security, 24/7 support, competitive commissions, which is always important when you're doing a lot of trades, reliable order execution, and then range of API solutions, which we're going to be talking about right now. And they actually have a cool article on their blog at blog.cex.io that kind of talks about the pros and cons used for API trading. I'll put this link in the description, but I kind of wanted to give my thoughts on this and then kind of end it with talking about why CEX.io API is something you guys should definitely think about. So here, I'm not going to go through everything, but I didn't want to highlight some stuff. They talk about, why APIs are important. I'm always for tools anyways to make you guys better traders. I think that's really important. I think having the tools and as a crypto blockchain is evolving, I think having an API to do all things that you want to do is definitely important, especially if you're doing multiple trades over the course of a period of time. So they said through API trading may provide a lot of opportunities for traders. Many retail investors will still trade manually. The reason could be that some crypto enthusiasts want to stick to some interface and just buy Bitcoin with a credit card, while others heard about API trading and don't know the specifics of using it. So that's why they're driving into the pros and cons of this, and we'll kind of highlight some of this right now. So these are the advantages. So eliminates emotions from the equation. So idea is when we're watching a project that we're interested in, obviously we're like trying to figure out like, okay, do you want to buy, do you want to sell? And they have this cool chart that kind of talks about the different examples of all the different stages we go through: optimism, euphoria, fear, capitulation, optimism, hope, relief, and optimism. And the idea is that these are all different things that we all feel. Obviously, we've been watching any charts even in the past couple weeks or so. Obviously, crypto's been down. You've probably gone through like, should I buy more? No, I'm afraid that maybe it's not going to go up. How long is this going to last? I think the idea is that through APIs, they help you make the decision based off of kind of historical data, things that you're feeling, and kind of just helping you ensure that you're making the best bet based off, actual data. So they said the trading bot will not hesitate during the trade since orders are executed automatically when trading rules are met. So you have different trading rules, and you have those in place. And the idea is that if you're in this hope or in the middle of this section at the very bottom, you're kind of afraid to buy, but because of like some emotions that you have, but that that is probably a good time to buy because that's probably the lowest it's going to be. They hit like a support, and you should probably go at, but maybe if you're nervous, if you have a trading bot that is going to execute the order based off the rules you've set, they're going to do it, and you don't have to really second guess if you do it or not. So I think that's really important. So definitely one important factor. High order entry speed. API traders can specifically increase their order entry speeds since computers developed by cryptocurrency much faster than human intelligence can. Yeah, if you're buying cryptocurrencies, having to mess with different features, trying to go to the website, all these things, APIs could definitely do it faster and handle it in the back end. Back testing refers to the process by which a trader applies trading rules to historical data. Again, it's all about data. If you have historical data, it's hard to process it or think about it. When you see, your crypto your favorite crypto project dropped, you're trying to do these in the head, comparing it to the past, like setup is a good time to buy. But obviously having this be supported by historical data, it can kind of do all that pretty quickly and come up with the best possible time to buy, and provide the suggestions and help you adjust your trading rules if you need to adjust them, but also help ensure that you get the best information so that you can make a decision to buy. Helps with diversification. Traders who assess trade manually usually pay attention to 1 or 2 separate markets. The idea here is time. We're not like, if you're like me, I've watched probably over 100, maybe even more projects all the time, but I still think that's too many. The normal person should only be tracking like 10 or 20, and even that's a lot. This helps you look at a lot of different things, all the time, right? We don't have all the time in the world to be checking it, morning, noon, and night. So this helps for sure. So here's some disadvantages. Monitoring, again, it allows you to automate your trades, but doesn't mean that your automated trade system don't require monitoring. This is just like, don't trust, even though the API is going, just don't essentially believe, just because you have rules and thing set in place, there's always something that could happen. You should always, figure out if this is best for you. You should always revisit. You can't just set and forget it and like revisit in 6 months. It does take some tweaking. Having a strong internet connection, obviously running on your computer. If you connect the AI training system with your own computer, you'll need a reliable power source. This is the idea that you need good fast internet, you need a decent computer to make sure that everything is running smoothly. Over optimization, this is obviously when we talked about historical data, but also the fact that you might get a little too caught up in chasing the perfect trading plan. Obviously, there's never going to be a perfect position. As long as you're around when's a good time to buy or a good time to sell, that's your thing. You'll never be able to buy or sell at the perfect spot. So don't wait for the perfect thing, and this kind of helps you with it. And then of course cost involved with them. Trading platforms usually offer API for free. Without API, difficult for crypto exchanges to offer customers advanced trading. However, if users want to automate their trades, there's usually some sort of software that you're going to have to purchase. But those are kind of just like a general overview on pros and cons and benefits of advantages and disadvantages of an API. But let's talk a little bit about specifically the CEX.io API and how it's different. Allows both, so offers 2 trading API solutions: REST API, WebSocket API, allowing both retail traders and institutions to benefit from automatic trading. And the difference between these, in case you guys don't know, REST API allows traders to quick access and set up an automated trading system. The WebSocket API is a useful tool with full trading functionality for professional traders. And here are some of the reasons for this: high request limits, stable connectivity. CEX.io offers 600 requests every 10 minutes by default for every user. This is standard offered by many medium-sized crypto exchanges. However, if you have an established trading system, long history and trading history on CEX.io, they'll raise the limits. Quick integration with third-party and custom software. So if you use any of them, and they kind of talked about some of them here. Shrimpy.io, Hasselon, AlphaBot, Trailing Crypto, CryptoView. I've heard of CryptoView and AlphaBot before. It makes API trading with CEX.io even more accessible. And basically you can use your trading strategies and systems seamlessly in this to make sure that you can get the most out of this API. And then of course access to advanced trading strategies. Obviously if you can make your own, but the idea is that you're kind of tweaking your strategies, coming up with one. They even have a guide that kind of walks you guys through this, which I think is really cool that's providing these resources. But this link specifically talks about a guide to automated crypto trading with CEX.io API solutions. What is API? What is crypto trading API? And kind of the benefits. They kind of highlighted here. Real-time market data from the exchange, historical market data, which I think is obviously very valuable, especially with something like Bitcoin. If I'm looking at Bitcoin, I'm not going to look at how many several years of historical data. It just takes too long. Submit trade requests to the exchange. Information about balances on their exchange account, and then deposit, withdraw. And then here's a cool graph kind of outlining what you could do with an API, which I kind of highlighted. But the idea is that it makes it a lot easier, especially if you're monitoring a lot of projects, doing a lot of transactions, or if you have advanced strategies that you want to implement. So definitely check this out. Removes human error, never missed an opportunity, arbitrage opportunities, and of course speed. So definitely check it out if this is something interesting to you. They have a lot of great articles. They says API may significantly change the trading style, especially traders haven't used API before. but I consider this a great tool to use for either if you're new to this or advanced, to really help you along the way. We talk about tools and ways to become better traders, and having this is a good way to make sure you're staying on top of your investments and ideally looking for more and optimizing for the future. So definitely check it out. I'll put a link to the description in this, and obviously I'll put another link to how you can set up crypto trading API and CEX.io. But fairly simple. Like I said, this kind of goes in depth into this, into how this all works. But I'll put the link in the description so you guys can check it out if it's relevant to you. But definitely a way to level up your crypto investments and strategies for the future. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.